from your dungeon.
I forgot I sent you pictures.
Yeah. Peace, bro.
What's up, bro?
Yeah, don't know who that guy is, but he's pretty funny, so good to have him on the show.
Sends you a picture. You tonight.
All right, anyway. Oh, wait. Yo, frawg is still in.
Yeah, this is actually a bit of a surprise to see. It's another thing to like frawg. frawg, really good Bayo player. Being able to play in an arcadian like this. What?
That's gross. That's awful.
I thought we were playing Smash 4 or Smash Ultimate. This is like Smash 4.
Trust me, guys. We nerfed her. I got to look at frawg's losers bracket. That's what I'm doing right now.
So it's a losers run?
Yeah.
Oh, this is semis, actually.
This dude has been in losers for a hot minute because I'm pretty sure I saw him lose on stream earlier.
So I know we saw Zai, or we saw like Atreus take it over Zai in losers top 8 round 1. But this is actually losers semi, so a lot had to have happened beforehand.
Okay, so I just checked the bracket. I thought that frawg lost to Odyssey.
Odyssey?
Yeah, like
the Fox
Odyssey.
Oh,
the Florida guy.
The Diddy, okay.
Yeah. I think I saw frawg was like down 0-1 or something in the set, and I just kind of assumed he lost. But he actually lost to Atreus, who he's now running it back on right before top 16. And then in his path, he had Karu, the Belmont player, who's a sicko, amazing player. Fawn, big Duck Hunt fan, so 2 Duck Hunts down. And Jen. He beat Jen to get here. Yeah. Wow, getting some revenge on the Palu Nation right now. I mean, again, Atreus himself is the one who sent frawg to losers. Let's see how this one plays out, though, because so far, it is not looking like that was the outcome of their first set. You would never guess that.
Yeah, like, frawg's just running away with this lead right now. And Bayo's another character where, even though she doesn't kill early, she gimps you really, really hard, you know. She's going to make sure you can't recover, and she's going to make sure that you just can't land. And sometimes she's just going to get a really good combo starter string and then just send you, like, flying in the blast zone. So that's exactly what we've been seeing here from frawg, and he's keeping it up pretty well so far.
Wow, I love that dive kick to the ledge. That looked like there's no way it would have stayed at that elevation, right? Like, I thought he was just going to completely miss.
Just mixed, yeah. They're barely sniping the side B there. I feel like playing Bayo against Bayo in this game versus Smash 4, I never really understood how bad up B was. Because up B doesn't snap, only side B does. So every good Bayo player will always recover with side B, and that's something to always keep note of. And if they've already used their side B, they're in such like a vulnerable state off stage. So.
Yeah. They got to learn the hard way, man. Brawling forward, the game kind of babies you with letting you snap on the way up.
Yeah.
But if you played 64 or Melee, you have to be pixel perfect with that to sweet spot the ledge. And the Bayo players, yeah, I mean, that's definitely a new skill set they had to acquire in Ultimate. Especially against, like, Palu. You know, you get that free down tilt that's active for a really long time.
Yeah.
It's just kind of an easy way to check recoveries that don't snap. And even those that do, you can two-frame them.
Yeah. It's just such a strong thing to have, too, in this game where your character can kind of, like, dodge disadvantage states that, like, other characters can. Like, Bayo does not get edge-guarded at all. You know, very, very rarely do you see a Bayo get edge-guarded.
Yeah, she's got so many recovery specials. Good double jump, triple jump glitch, which isn't a glitch, by the way. It's actually intended for tap jump users to be able to play the character.
Oh, that's super cool.
Yeah, I discovered it by accident on the first day she came out in Smash 4. I just didn't tell anyone because I was like, oh, yeah, plenty of people play with tap jump, right? It's not just me. They'll figure this out.
So you're keeping it low key, and then they had to discover and think it was tech, and you're like, guys, this is day one.
Yeah, literally. But I never played Bayo, so I guess it never mattered.
Yeah, I mean, we wouldn't ever play this character in Smash 4, you know, because, you know, just not good. But this matchup going a lot better for Atreus in this game. Having a solid lead. So we're seeing probably flashbacks from how their first set went between both of these players.
If I'm not mistaken, it also was Game 3. Let me check. Hold up. Yeah, it was Game 3. So maybe even a similar story to this set, right? frawg could have come out the gate swinging, and then once Atreus was able to slow him down, kind of avoid some of these combos or just dodge the opener, then maybe he was able to get back to center. But I didn't see the set, so I'm not going to speak on that. Only got this one. make comments on.
I love how frawg is capitalizing off of these uppies after he gets the side Bs in his combos. He's doing the uppies in a way where he's guaranteed to get the forward air that will kill. So sometimes you can just get lazy and just mash a quick forward air off the uppie. But he's doing it in a way where the uppie forward air will guarantee kill off the top. So very good stuff from frawg.
Yeah, there's a lot of finesse that goes into actually killing with this character now, right? She can definitely combo you without thinking too hard, but to make them fatal blows, that's where you got to really know the stuff that separates the best Bayos from a good Bayo.
Yeah, and the thing is too with like the best Bayos from the good Bayos is what you can do after you have messed up. You know, because Bayo players constantly drop combos, but that's okay because a good Bayo player will be able to be like, okay, I'm gonna drift back over here and then like air dodge to the ledge so that my opponent won't know where I'm gonna go. And if you go to ledge, instead of landing with all that special lag that Bayo gets after using a lot of her specials, you just land for free in ledge, and then you just like jump or you have like drop down side B off ledge. Bayo also like one of the hardest characters to ledge trap in the game, so just so much stuff from being off stage like that.
No, very good observation. Honestly, the canceling the special ending lag is so huge, or special landing lag rather.
Yeah.
Hold up though, Atreus starting to cook here, looking to put himself on the board.
Oh.
This is also a best of 5 set, by the way. We are in the top 4, so it's gonna be a long haul no matter what.
Yeah, and you definitely want to see how it would go all the way against these players. You know, being game 3 in the first set and frawg already being up 1-0. You know, we could see the game clutch up from frawg here, but we could also see, you know, Midnight show us why he was able to take that game. That's it. That's it. No.
Oh wow.
way.
Yeah, you can kind of hang on for a lot of those combos unless you're really kissing the blast zone.
Yeah, that's just what I thought. I thought he was right there where it would kill. You just never know, but that has to be it. No way.
Oh my god. Just draining the double jump. Oh no, I thought I saw the ripples right there. Okay, Atreus.
And this
still
is
hanging on.
a new thing with Bayo too, is that frawg going for those backers there is really good because it prevents, you know, Atreus from doing this where he does this like air camping. But what makes Bayo really good too is these run-up jabs, because jab is now a kill move, you know. Got patched I think like a few years ago, but now a jab just kills you at like 100 at the ledge. So if you just neutral get up or you whiff a get up attack against Bayo, sometimes it used to be really hard for Bayo to capitalize because she would have to be like, okay, the get up attack, I have to jump with my back face my opponent, land, back air, boom, get the stock. But now you just run up and jab like Roy. But instead of doing like jab back, you just do your rapid jab and kill 100.
Palu and Bayo, both with some very strong jabs, especially at the ledge.
Yeah.
A little stronger on Bayo's end, but we could see that play a role at some point in the set. frawg, though, saying, hey, man, if I was playing like this in winner's bracket, things would be a lot different.
Yeah. Some trash talk going on back there, you know. Ooh, that's going to be damage. That could be the stock, actually.
Oh, how high can he get him? Is that high enough? Yes, it
What?
is. Wow, off the top with the forward air. Again, you have to be really close to the blast zone for that to actually end in a stock loss.
Off of the witch time, too, at like 40 on the platform.
Man, I remember when frawg was just getting started. I believe it was toward the later end of Smash 4, right? I believe also very active on Wi-Fi even back then, right? In the cursed days of Smash 4 Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Got a potential combo starter here. No, just going to let him go. Reset to the ledge. Atreus gets back on. Back to
5% nowhere.
Yeah. Man, I still don't know if I should be calling this guy Midnight or Atreus or Boomtai Fan 94,000 XX.
Usually, unless it's like a guaranteed like tag switch, I usually call it by their first tag. But like, if you're Midnight, Atreus, and then Buntai Fan, I just like, I'm calling you Midnight, you know?
Yeah.
Like now I get to choose.
All right. It's still a pretty fat lead. frawg working on this 3-0. The faster he can get this stock, too, the faster he just pretty much secures the victory.
Yeah, you don't want to play the stock game as Bayo because you just want to get them to last stock as quickly as possible and then just kill the game as like quickly as possible. You don't want to play the long haul with your opponents unless you are like dedicating to the long haul.
Got that neutral air to send frawg off stage, but that's far from enough here. You need a lot more than just that one straight hit in neutral. Palutena, that's kind of her thing, right? Like, her straight hits are really good, but she often doesn't get much more than that.
Yeah. At this percent, it's really hard to go for anything without like your opponent messing up like that dash grab over there. Something Paulers like to go for a lot is that those drag down near up tilts. Very good way to steal stocks like 120, 130. But now we have Midnight taking advantage right now with a big lead. After such a big deficit too, you know, after getting laddered so quickly by frawg, down 2-0 too, it's a really good mental to like be able to go down that much. You're down 2 already, and you're still bringing it back.
And he's shown that in several sets, right? Think about the Zai set, where every first stock, it was not in his favor, but he was able to pull it back. And sensing that desperation for kill moves, it's a true talent of Atreus's or Midnight's or whatever the hell his name is. Dude can just wait you out. You saw frawg even go for like a down air under the platform. There's no way that was going to hit, but he just felt the pressure. He knew he needed to kill this guy. Otherwise, this is what's going to happen.
Yeah. Because if you're frawg, too, you just lost to this person in winners. You don't want to, like, you want a 3-0.
Mm-hmm.
You want 3-0. Now you're down a game. You need to make this a 3-1 because you don't know how Game 5 is going to go.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, you don't want to be in that Game 5 situation against anybody, but especially a player who's good at adapting, turning things around, figuring you out.
Yeah, and especially the player you lost to in winners. You got to think of this as like a grand finals like run back, you know. These players are both playing again in grand finals, and frawg doesn't want to not get that reset, you know.
Yeah, you don't want to be the guy who gets reverse 3-0'd under any circumstances, especially live on Twitch TV.
That hurts.
Let's see. frawg, can you have such a hot start like you did last game, but actually finish the game off in your favor?
I wonder what frawg was going for the double up B there. I think what DI he was reading off Midnight's there. Just because it didn't look like that second up B was going to connect. But I think if it did, it definitely would have killed.
Oh my god. There's no way that was proper DI, right?
I think that he was just so high up he had to die. He was at like 70% as Bayo.
Yeah, just dying criminally early right there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that Game 5 might be coming through, Gob.
That's the thing with Palu, too. Like we said, Palu isn't good at making comebacks, but she's good at making comebacks if your opponent allows you to.
Oh, you're not making that
play, though.
Oh, frawg had the killer instinct right there. Just wanted to finish the stock at all costs, but not at the cost of your life, man.
Yeah, not when you're already down a stock, you know.
Yep. Okay, forward air to start things off, but missing the follow-up. Can't keep the advantage up.
That's another thing, too, I'm watching frawg miss a lot is these up tilts. He's going for a lot of them because obviously it's that risk reward. If it hits, it's going to guarantee you damage. And if it doesn't hit, it's not the worst, but it's a waste of time. It's a waste of frames when you could actually like put a bit more effort into like thinking what's actually going to happen. Like maybe thinking he was going to shield within this time, so up tilt's not the play. Maybe reading the spot dodge, like going for the grab there.
Dude, up throw, up air from Palu on the Pokemon Stadium platform, just mopping this man at 80%. Are you kidding me?
Just going for it.
Yeah. Wow, that was actually crazy. I mean, that's not a true combo, but it is one of those air dodge traps, right? You don't want to be dumb and give them the obvious air dodge, but then if you don't, sometimes they just swing. And with a move like Palutena's up air, yeah, that's certainly going to kill you pretty early.
Yeah. Something I think I noticed, too, is that frawg was trying to go for the witch time right before the up air hit to go for, like, a easy ladder stock.
Yeah.
But what I think happens is sometimes when you press down for like a down B, like a counter, for example, you're fast falling right before because you're doing it in the air. So you just see Bayo like fall really, really fast before the witch time even comes out, and you're just taking the whole like brunt of the full up air.
It's true. Yeah. And I don't know, man. Somehow we found ourselves at a Game 5 after frawg was up 2 games and such an early stock last time around.
Yeah, it seemed like a very like soon-to-be swift 3-0s, now like one of the craziest Game 5s we had so far. This is our first Game 5.
Yeah, it actually is.
Yeah.
Guy versus Shu looked like it could have gone that way, but the switch to Mario really working out for her. And now we've got the real thing. Okay, explosive flame into the auto reticle, just trying to build that damage, trying to make it as hard as possible for frawg to touch the ground. And this time around, it's Atreus who's looking good at the start of things.
Yeah, unusual to how the last games go, but usually that's how things get scary, though. When you've been winning games that you've had deficits in, but then you tend to lose games that you had leads in, you know? Sometimes players are comeback players, so they have to go down first before they can actually come up.
Yeah, right? Like, you start losing the set at the beginning, but you're gathering this crucial information and actually able to deliver on it afterward.
Yeah.
So important.
I mean, that's how Game 4 Leo started, you know? Going down 2-0, 2-1, and then Game 4 just making the craziest reverse freestyle of the game.
Yeah, sometimes it just takes a little bit for you to get started, but once you have all that info, I mean, you can turn it into stocks. You can turn it into long combos. Atreus doing just that right now.
Yeah. frawg just seems to be rushing in with these side Bs, you know? I wouldn't say not thinking because obviously frawg, really good player, really good Bayo, but you need to take just a second to step back, review like what's happening, and then like figure out what you're gonna do.
Oh, the counter, and suddenly you're down 2 stocks, brother. How?
Yeah, I'm putting that in the notes. I didn't think you could do that, do the counter on the Bayo side
on
B.
ABK, yeah.
Yeah, maybe just jump in front of the ledge and do it. Taking notes.
Yeah, I mean, Roy could do it too, right?
Yeah.
It's just that Roy's counter kind of sucks, but Paulo's isn't much better, if at all.
I think Paul's is worse, actually.
Yeah,
so.
it actually might be in every way.
Yeah. So if I'm frawg here, I'm actually not worried, you know. It's hard, but your main goal is just to rack up damage. If my opponent's at 1 stock versus 2 stocks as Bayo, and I can't gimp them, it's kind of the same thing for me. It's a little bit easier, but it's still like you just have to rack up damage at the end of the day.
Oh, but frawg is rushing out of disadvantage here. You saw that dive kick. You saw that air dodge. Somehow getting away with that one. Oh, wait. No way, right? No way. Just going to get the weak back air. Not enough to even push Palu into an uncomfortable spot. Attack chase. Yeah, there it is.
Really good damage coming out from Midnight here.
All right, yeah, I'm just calling him Midnight, man. It's a better tag anyway. I'll keep it real.
It's just so much easier to say than Atreus.
Yeah, and Send is right here cheering for him, saying, let's go Midnight. So I'm assuming if your boy who wants you to win is calling you Midnight, you're fine with me calling you Midnight.
Yeah, so that's why I'll be calling him Atreus.
That's why I'll be calling him XX Boontai Fan 94,000XX.
That's why I'll be calling him Midnight SoCal.
Right. I don't think he cares what you call him when he's up this hard in a reverse 3-0 situation.
Yeah, probably no one does, and that's got to be the stock right there.
No way that cost you the set,
Because
right?
imagine it cost you... Okay.
All
because
right.
imagine.
Wow, damn, what a tragic way to go down. frawg coming out the gate super hot in that set.
Yeah.
Just unable to get it done.
That was like one of the fastest starts to like a 2-0, and then just the fast... Like, you forgot it was 2-0 the way
Right,
Midnight was playing.
Like, when was frawg up 2 games? Feels like the Stone Age. Feels like ancient history at this
frawg
point.
was playing?
Right. Hey, I got to give it up, though, to frawg
Yeah.
for making a pretty impressive run from a chance of getting 17th place, you know, being sent to losers before top 16, and then running through a whole bunch of good players on his way there.
That's not easy.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Yeah. I feel like the mental you have to have once you hit losers to storm through. Like, you didn't even get in losers in top 16. Like, you could have got 17th. So you win your first one and you go in top 16, and then you have to win 2 more to get top